Well, here I am treating these 6x6 posts. I use the Woodland Mills HM126 to mill these, using a mixture of diesel fuel and used motor oil and saturating them. I also burn them with the blowtorch to kind of seal the pores. Since I'm not burying these in concrete, I'm bolting them to a Stimson bracket that's anchored to 2x2 footers, which is tied into the decomposed granite or granite underneath the ground. It should be fine. They shouldn't rot very fast since they're above the soil surface. Most of these posts are red fir and western larch, so they're super strong. And I'm just trying to get them plumb here, get them upright and plumb bolted together, and then I'll check plumb again once I get a little further down the road.
You gotta walk that lonesome valley. You gotta walk it by yourself. There's no one here can walk it for you. No, brother, you gotta walk it by yourself.
Well, I started off wanting to mill all the wood for it with the Woodland Mills HM126, but I ended up having to buy some of the wood because my plans kind of changed. I was originally going to try to timber frame it, but it wasn't drying out fast enough, so I had to cut them up, as you'll see. The ground is so hard right here below this. It's granite. I had to swap out one of these wooden stakes for a steel stake to have any chance at all of getting it to go into the ground. Alright, well I'm out here and I'm getting ready to cut the tops of the posts the length that they need to be. And one way you can do that is measure up from the bottom, 12 feet or whatever the shortest post is. Although my concrete is pretty level, it's pretty dang level. It's probably within a 1/4 inch. I'm just shooting a laser at it again just to make sure, because all this does is just shines a laser and then it does a circumference and you can point it at all the posts, at exactly the same height all the way around. So then I'm going to put a nail where that laser mark is and then measure up exactly the same on each one of them. And that way I know for a fact that they're perfect. So these are originally supposed to be 6 by 10 beams, but I had to cut them into thirds to get them to dry out fast enough. And right here I crush my pinky in between the ladder and the post because the support gives out. And I didn't have a good eye on the new puppy, and he was just hanging out below me, but I would have let go into the board. I just didn't know where he was, but it wasn't broken. I thought for sure it was broken, but it was sticking out all sideways, and so I relocated it by squeezing it really hard off camera, and it healed pretty quick. It just was a little painful. Well, it just got done raining like crazy. It rained like really hard for a while there, but I let it dry up a bit. Anyways, all I was doing is just going through, and I started right here and basically just got this one plumb, meaning left and right and like that. And then I went over here and got that one plumb, and I screwed the two together. Just made sure everything was tight on those. And then went there and got that thing plumb and that one plumb, working my way around. And now I'm here, and basically I gotta lop that off, and then I'm gonna put a board across it like it needs to be, and plumb this up and screw that corner together. And then all I got left is 14 foot and another 10 foot. I left these bays at 14 feet so that I can drive through here eventually, but anyway, missed a little bit of it because of the rain, but picking back up where I left off. So another reason why I'm building like this is I couldn't get trusses made for like 3 or 4 months, and it would have been the dead of winter by the time I could get them. So I'm just building it with traditional rafters, kind of like a house, and then big beams going across and posts holding those up.
Starts when the whistle blows. It's a sad short life. We're down in a hole. 12 tons of gold on a big iron sled. I work all day for a cold hard bed. Now heaven knows where heaven lies. There ain't no gold in a Tennessee mine.
Well, I got the tripled up 2x10s on there. And yeah, I was gonna do them in beams, but they're just too heavy to put up there by myself, so I had to sawmill them down into 2x10s so I can do them that way. And I think now I got these 16-foot 2x4s. All I got, everything else is plumb and square. I just got to get these. Like, what I'm going to do is measure the bottom, because I know that's exactly what I need to be at the top. And then whatever it is at the top, I'll have to either use ratchet straps or push it out. I think I'll have to pull it in with a ratchet strap, but then I can screw those together, do a support in the middle to help it sit up. Basically just hold it all together while I work on it.
Where heaven lies, there ain't no gold.